Sometimes it's always about who you know, right? When you do something long enough, you just build relationships, and it's who you know. So when a deal is found, who do you know? Make a phone call to this person, that person, etc. And then there's the other side, which is just walking right into it. Outright, what do they call it? Dumb luck. Telling you outright, this next deal, total dumb luck on one of the greatest Morgans of all time. And tonight, thrilled in the quality and the price. Let's take a peek. Not bashful about telling you how some of this stuff happens. Walk into a show, always have this coin on our radar, and somebody walks up and says, "You still buying 8 tail feathers?" Never stop, but again, the conversation. He says, "I got a group, I just got back. Part of them are 62s. And I can make you a good deal. Are you interested?" So we sat down, looked at the coins, kicked out all of those that weren't blast white, gorgeous, original look like this one. So we kicked out about 60% of the deal. And then we walked in on this one. Now, the graphic you're seeing right here is to show the separation of tail feathers. When the Morgan dollar first came out, it had the wrong number of tail feathers. As you can see here, there's 8 of them. All the rest of the Morgans, the 1878 7-tail feather Philadelphia, 7-tail feather S, 7-tail CC, and every year thereafter, all had 7 tail feathers. The key here is the only 8-tail feather. So when you take a step back and look at the history of the Morgan, 1878, first year, through 1904, and then again one more year, 1921, they're going to say Philadelphia made 28 years. They're going to say San Francisco made 28 years. They're going to say New Orleans made 26 years. Carson City gets to knock and say, we made only 13, Denver 1. Add them all up, 97 coins. And then there is one 8-tail feather. One. This coin. Once it was corrected, the other mints went forward, striking the coin. So when you organize all the Morgan dollars, this one is always on top. They made only 749,500. If you add up and look at mintage figures, the smallest number of coins made versus the largest number of coins made, this coin is number 4. Right? Number 4. If you go right now and look at NGC, the company that certified this coin as a beautiful Mint State 62. It starts at 60, so 60, 61, 62, right? 3 steps up the ladder, gorgeous as you can see here. In 62 or higher condition, after almost 40 years of NGC doing what they do, right? Here is what we know. 13,754 of them are known this nice. So even though people knew this was a unique coin year 1, and we knew people saved the coin because of its uniqueness, the only one with an 8-tail feather, our first year of issue, is wrong again. Remember the coins at this time in history? Remember the 1883, a couple years later, we have a nickel with no word cents on it, and they gold plate it. Right? It's just parts of just growing up as a U.S. Mint. One 8-tail feather, all the rest 7s. And even with that said, how few of them are known. If you look at the other coins from 1878, we have the 7-tail feather Philadelphia. There were 2 versions many of you might know about. The reverse of 78, which is this original design, and then a flatter breast on the 79 reverse. Both Philadelphias, both of them have a higher known population separately. If you want to go to the Carson City Mint, who made a coin in 1878, a 7-tail feather, NGC has seen 30,000 of those in uncirculated condition. If you want to go to the San Francisco version, which was 7-tail feathers forward, they have almost 60,000 of them that are 62 or higher. So when you break it down, the rarest first year Morgan dollar is the only 8-tail feather. It's this coin. And in 62 or higher, that's when it's just shrinks to this crazy 13,754. Now, we found one of these 8 tail feathers in beautiful uncirculated condition in a capsule. It was marked as uncirculated. It looked the part, a gorgeous coin, from what we can tell. They wanted $835 for it. Look at our coin. 3 grades higher and $300 less. And it's certified. No questions asked as to what the quality on this gorgeous piece is going to be. Now, the differentiation on an 8 tail feather, other than counting the tail feathers, is looking at the breast feathers, right? It was not a well-struck coin when it came out, which is why there's 2 different reverses on the Philadelphia versions of the 7 tail feather. When you get to that 62, 63, 64 grade, you can really see the detail come forward. Just scorchers. Guys, give me a 1-minute clock, please. I'm down to my last handful. If you are visiting via the web, it's my canned pitch. This one, very strong likelihood it's going to sell out in the next minute or two. So if it's in your shopping cart and you like to own this lovely piece, push it through. If they give you an order number from the checkout, it means you locked your position. It's a joined inventory during the show. It'll be on its way to you tomorrow. If you bump into, I can't process your order later, and this is in your shopping cart, it might be because 1 or more items in your shopping cart are sold out and it won't let it process. Again, thank you for considering the coin. It's a beautiful piece. But if you're talking about the Morgan dollar, the history, the brand new Morgans, the 21s, the 23s, and the brand new 2024s, right? They all started one place, right here. The only 8 tail feather. Only 1. Everything else, 7. One of the rarest Morgans of all time, and 62 excessively rare, and tonight saving $300 from that of our competition. Join us at $499.95.